Hello and welcome back to the channel. I got a video here that's going to help you make the Cuckoo gardening pack. So we're going to have to go through all of the different chapters, different quests you have to do, all the materials you're going to need, the locations of everything, and this is going to allow you to get palmar leaves. And those palmar leaves are going to make you a ton of money. They're going to make you some Shadowleaf gear and refined palmar pills for those boss fights. So let's get right to it. So first up, you're going to have to do the quest where you fix the Kilnden workshop. It's going to be in the beginning of chapter 4. You have to go to the shop, then you have to fix it, then you have to create your first pot, and then they'll show you how to use it. To make a cuckoo pot, all you need is 5 iron and 5 timber. Alright, so we need to make the cuckoo pack, but before we do that, we're going to have to talk to the witches and start their quest line in order to get the blueprint. Start the witch's quest, you have to get to chapter 3. You'll get a letter that will have you go meet Sylvia, who's hiding in a cave. You can actually get the palmar pill blueprint from her as well. It won't be until chapter 5 where you do the quest, the missing seal. This is where you'll actually meet the next witch, Elowen. Eventually she will end up in the witch woods in her house right here. It will give you the quest to cleanse and liberate the sanctums, and you want to do the Sanctum of Penitence. When you finish the Sanctum of Penitence, you will get the blueprint for the cuckoo pack. Alright, in order to make the cuckoo pack, we do need the peddler's pack. This is going to be south of the city in Hernand, south of Hernand Highlands. We're looking for Coatsmith Tannery. Now I'm sure you could probably talk to somebody here and buy it, no problem, but I decided I'm gonna steal it. Now obviously make sure you run away as fast as you can. Don't want to be in the red circle and don't want to get caught, but this is the quickest way to get it, easiest way for you guys as well. Once you have that, you can go back to Grimnir and you will be able to make your cuckoo pack. This is going to be needed to then make the gardening pack.
Come to admire real craftsmen.
In order to get the blueprint for the cuckoo gardening pack, you're going to have to get to chapter 9 and start the Witch of Humility's quest line. And what you want to do is go to the Sanctum of Veneration, clear and cleanse that out, and you will get the blueprint for the pack. Alright, so we're going to need some materials for the pack, some ore, abyssals, and core of mortification. So to get the core of mortification, we're going to have to go to the Sanctum of Mortification. That's going to be chapter 9. The quest is going to be called Fragments of Darkness, and you're going to have to start this up again. And once you get here and cleanse it, you're going to be able to get the actual core. To get the cores from the sanctums, once everything is cleared out, you have to do this little puzzle thing here. It'll actually make the core come out of the top, and then you can actually grab it. That's how you get the core of mortifications. Do this and light up each little dot. Then you will get your reward. This is a different sanctum, but just wanted to show you how you do it. Alright, now we're going to get the Ore of Respicience. So what you want to do is go to this little ridge line here by the water below Serpent Marsh, Bow Spirit Cape, and you want to look for these red dots on your mini-map, and there's going to be these enemies, I'd say. They do shoot at you. And once you try to grapple them, you'll clear it out, and then you'll be able to grapple one of the ores. Next up, you're going to need the abyssal. Honestly, the best place to get these are 2 different places, in my opinion. The Sage's Peak, you want to look for Roots and Ruins. When you spawn here, you want to go up on top of this mountain right here, and you're going to be looking for these little rock crabs. They drop a ton of iron ore as well, so definitely come up here to farm for that. But then also, you're going to get your abyssals. But honestly, the best place is going to be in this next area right here. You're going to be looking south of the city in Payloon for this castle here, Drake Ball Castle. And when you're here, You're going to get a ton of bismuth as well, but you're looking for these bismuth crabs. And when you take them out, they're going to drop the ore, and you're also going to be able to get the abyss cells from them. There are a bunch in this area, so make sure you go all around and clear them out. So this is a great place, once again, to get the ore and to also get the cells. And I do mean look around everywhere, because they're in this location. There's a ton right behind me over here. So all in this courtyard, just stacked with them. So make sure you look all around and take them all out. I got about 17 when I was here. All right, now that we have all the materials, we can make our gardening pack. Once that's done, you're going to equip it in the weapons section right here. And then go back to Bowspirit Cape and look for the Eld Tree. And in this area, there's going to be 2 or 3 patches of the palmar leaves. You want to make sure the pack is activated where your food and elemental powers are, right here. And then press the buttons you need to activate it. And pretty much all you got to do is just stand there. Honestly, you can walk around, but keep doing this. There's a little bit of a timer on it, so just wait for it. And just this one time, I was able to get 50 at 152 each. Another good place to get these is if you go to Perorin and go to this location right here. Right underneath this cave area is going to be a tree, and you're going to have the palmar leaves all around here as well. There's about 2 or 3 spots. So another good small spot, more close to Hernand if you don't want to travel too far. So once you do that, you're going to be able to sell those palmar leaves. So just about 10-15 minutes of collecting, got about 934 of them. I was able to make 1,500 silver just from that. In order to get the Shadowleaf Armor, you're going to have to do the Perorin quest. And pretty much what you want to do is just come to this area here. Even you can come to this little camp right here. And you're going to get put to sleep if you try to run into the village. It's going to happen 3 times. After it happens the 3rd time, you're going to be able to talk to one of the little shy, and they're going to set you on a quest. The quest is going to be called Trembling Woods, and you're going to have to do the quest where you go and find the relic. It's actually on top of a walking tree. Once you finish this, you'll have access to the village. You can start doing the Perorin Research Institute. This will be located right here at Pendleton Workshop, and you're looking for Lumiel. The building is going to be right here, and the very first research you do with her, called Natural Harmony Research. It'll only take 2 hours, but this will give you replenishing arrows as well as the Shadowleaf Disguise blueprint. Once you use the blueprint, you go back to the blacksmith, and now you're going to need 3 leaves. So on the body armor, on the helm, and for the cloak, now you can make your armor. In order to get the refined palmar pill blueprint, you're going to have to get to chapter 9 and do the quest 6 statues and the beast, and get all the way down to face the inner self. This is going to have you go to the pagoda atop of the peak, and you're going to follow this path right here. Once you get to the top, your blueprint is going to be sitting right here on this little ledge right there. In order to make the palmar pill, you're going to need a cauldron. So you can go to the little town in Hernand if you want. Go to this one, located right here. Here, directly to your left. Or you can go to any of the witches and they'll have a cauldron to use as well. The materials you're going to need are palmar leaves, palmar beetles, and water. The beetles will be right where the leaves are. And you need some sort of medicinal herb, ginseng, longhorn, or bear's gallbladder. Longhorns are easy to get. The animals are going to be above the R in Hernan, right by the river. I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks for getting all the way to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video helped you. Leave a comment below as well, and we will see you in the next Crimson Desert video. Peace.